Hi everyone. I got some pretty interesting messages. I wrote them down here. So I'm going to go through them with you first, and then we're going to do a little bit of a pick a card. So if you're new here, I do pick cards here and there, but the way they work is sometimes they flow into one another, the messages, like group 1 and group 2, or maybe group 1 and group 3 will relate to one another, or they'll all flow together, or you'll watch them backwards and it makes more sense. So really do whatever you want with this message. You can listen to it straight through or pick your own, choose your own adventure, how you want to listen to this. And I already have the cards out here, and I do think that they are working together in some way. Or if you just feel strictly guided to one, or you only have time to listen to one, then you can go ahead and just choose one group, or maybe none of them speak to you, and that's okay too. So I want to tell you about these messages. So I first saw a snake, and I saw the snake shedding its skin, but as it was shedding its skin, it was going into another skin that had already been shed. And I heard the word samsara, which is a Sanskrit word that means cycles of existence, cycles of life, cycles of matter. And then from there, I heard one I has not been dotted, but all the people are focused on crossing the T's. And what I saw, that really stuck with me. And what I saw from that was the T is in the cross. I don't feel like this is about religion, but there is something about perhaps there are people, or maybe it's you, someone you know, I don't know, that is they're following a collective narrative, or they're very focused on other people or the collective storytelling or the mainframe I'm hearing. Hold on. I'm hearing that song by Sleep Token, Take Me Back to Eden. There's a part in it where he says mainframe. It's been 2 days. Is that what he says? It's been 2 days since the mainframe went down. Interesting. Maybe something happened 2 days ago. 222 right there. Okay. Maybe number 2 or something 2 days ago. Take Me Back to Eden. Maybe you want to listen to that by Sleep Token or read the lyrics. So everybody's focused on this mainframe or the main story or a collective symbol, a collective narrative, something like this. And Spirit wants you to come back to you, because there's an I that hasn't been dotted. I feel like a dot being stuck right here on your third eye. It's like Spirit wants you to focus on your vision, what you see for yourself, what you see for your situation, because you are seeing something. And one eye has not been dotted. So there's something you're not seeing perhaps, or Spirit just wants you to come back into yourself. Then the last thing I got was that there's magic in the mundane. But when I wrote this, I don't know if you can tell, I forgot to put in the I, and I squished it in after. So again, the missing I. Now it could be like an I, or it could be like the self, the missing self, or both. Okay, so I also got the number 888 and the number 1. So I'm going to take a picture of the cards that I have here on the table so that you can choose your group or choose your groups, whatever you choose to do. The first one is the new pearl, the second one is silver, and the third one is for wise salt for those of you who are only listening. So you can go ahead and choose your group. Okay, group 1, those of you who chose the new pearl. I'm going to shuffle out all your cards and then we'll go from there. But this card, the new pearl, this is about having patience. Just as we need patience for a pearl to form, there's something in your life that needs more patience. It is forming, it is coming into being, whether this is a relationship, a job, a creative project, a personal goal. It is happening. There might be some irritation. That's how a pearl is formed. The oyster senses an irritation and releases some stuff that kind of creates this pearl. But they need the irritation to kind of ring the alarm bell. Some of you are maybe trying to conceive, or this could be a metaphor. Some of you are conceiving of a new idea. But I feel like Spirit's almost saying, now don't shoot the messenger. I feel like Spirit's almost saying that there needs to be a little bit more irritation. Yeah, in your energetic field. And yesterday I was feeling super irritated. Very grouchy. I was very grouchy. A little bit negative and grouchy. Today I feel much different, and I feel like, and I had a wild dream last night, and I feel like that energy of irritation was so necessary for me to move into a dream space or a dream state in which I was able to kind of like go deeper into my subconscious mind to pull out something, because I was just in a state, right? And I was looking for a way out of this uncomfortable feeling. And I feel like my dream was an answer to why I felt this way or what I could do about it. So this is a message for you too. Whatever irritation that you're feeling at this time, it's meant to be. As uncomfortable as it is, sometimes we need that uncomfortability in order to manifest and activate the changes that we seek in our life. And because I'm talking to you about this dream, I feel like, yes, exactly, the storm for your challenge. I feel like there's change coming in a way that you don't predict or perceive just yet. These extra cards fell out. I just want to take a look at them. The ocean, the pearl and the ocean. Interesting. I believe in the book for this card, the author says that the ocean is your oyster. So there's a lot of possibility here right now for you. And then we have the mentor, the underworld, and the comic. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like this irritation is kind of a trickster, jokester energy, jester energy that's getting you to go deep into your subconscious mind, the underworld, to pull out this wisdom and this knowledge that you need, that you seek to activate some kind of change in your life. But it's like you need to be irritated. And this card always kind of gives me vibes of irritation. Yeah. You may feel like someone's not taking something serious right now. Okay, so the energies that are supporting you, we have the mother. And look at the pearl. And the energies challenging you, the storm. That's the disruption, that's the irritation, but it's trying to activate this energy to get it moving. Perhaps something has been a little bit too comfortable, a little bit too stagnant. But what's supporting you here with this card, the mother, I feel like Spirit is saying your creation, what you want to manifest, whatever this is, whatever in your life. And maybe some of you don't quite know what it is that you want to manifest just yet, okay? And you need this irritation, you need this storm to really pull that knowledge up where your higher self already knows its path, but now it's going to come into your conscious awareness. But for those of you who do know what you're working on bringing into your life, Spirit wants to tell you that it's safe, that it's protected. In many ways, you are mothering your creation. But there's a little bit of tough love. Yeah. Like think about a child when they get irritated and they don't get what they want, or they suddenly feel uncomfortable because they have a new situation or something's just not going their way. They get uncomfortable, they get irritated, but they learn something in that process. And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing with yourself, or what Spirit's doing with you. So let's go further. Let's find out the theme of this reading for you, Group 1. What's the theme? Full of hope. Hold on to your dreams as they become begin to, I was going to say like something about, oh, what am I seeing? Like a fig? I don't know. I'm seeing a fig here. Hold on to your dreams as they begin to come to fruition. Focus your clear intention. Yeah, so don't lose hope, even though you're feeling irritated right now. Okay. Perhaps this irritation gets you to focus on what it is that you really want. Because when we find ourselves in situations that are annoying us, irritating us, we realize, hey, I don't want that. I don't like that. I don't want that. And that could really clear some confusion up for you. In terms of you knowing now what it is that you do want. Okay, for those of you who maybe were unsure before. So let's go further. Tell me more about the mother, Spirit. The philosopher, the wise mother. Excuse my hair. The wise mother. Okay, hold on a second. And the challenge for the storm. Freedom. Yep, the storm. The discomfort leading you straight to freedom. I'm seeing this horse in a stable, kind of trapped, boxed in by these fences. And it's like the storm comes and tears the fences down and the horse can go run wild and free. You thought something was a dream and it's about to become a reality, okay? Your higher self is like mothering you at this time, I want to say. It's like very crone energy, supporting you in your growth. Okay, let's get in further. Let's pull out the rest of the cards. I'm going to put them face down, so we'll go through them together. I'm going to use these cards here to pull. I'm just pulling randomly. Ooh, this one flipped over and it says God. This is for your challenge. Interesting. Okay, so now we're going back to crossing the T's here, I feel. Okay, hold on. Put the rest face down. And your advice. And the outcome in the next 3 months. Oh, another one wants to come out. This one? Yeah. Okay, let's see your overall energy. We have the 6 of Swords. You're trying to detach from something. Well, what is it that you're trying to detach from? The discomfort, right? Let's see. Tell me more about this discomfort that Group 1 is experiencing or will experience. 6 of Cups, memories about the past, things coming up, or this could be like past issues resurfacing, things that you thought you dealt with, that you've handled, or people coming back up to the surface. It is Mercury retrograde when I'm recording this, and I did write down the Scorpio full moon in the messages I received. So Scorpio this is a Scorpio card, 6 of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. So this could be related to the full moon energy that we're currently in as I'm recording this reading. Trying to detach from memories of the past or nostalgia. There's something about that that's making you uncomfortable. Tell me, what is it about the past that's making Group 1 uncomfortable? The Hierophant? Could be related to Taurus energy. Let's see. Tell me more. 3 of Swords. I want to say, Group 1, that it's almost like you felt you had something figured out. That's really the vibe I'm getting. And something is happening right now that's kind of throwing you off course. It's like, what is this, a joke? You're bringing up the past for me, Spirit, the past pain, the past heartbreak. This could be also related to someone that you're connected to. Like this could be their energy if it's not yours. It's like you felt that you learned everything you need to learn about this heartbreak. And so you were comfortable detaching. Now, this mental anguish heartbreak could be about any aspect of your life. It doesn't have to be love. It could be career. It could be your own work with yourself. It could be anything. Parents, I'm hearing. Okay? You thought you had dealt with it all or figured it all out. But now something's coming back up. The pearl, the irritation. To create a pearl, though. To get you to think deeper about what it is that you do want to create. So let's see what you don't see coming. The Five of Pentacles, well, that's not comfortable at all. I also feel like something here in the past was lacking like spiritual connection. Perhaps this is a job in which you didn't feel spiritually supported or enlightened or emboldened, I'm getting, or a connection with someone where there was someone was questioning your spirituality, or there was some kind of spiritual impoverishment in this connection in some way. Or this could be a past where you yourself, some of you, not all of you, were struggling with addiction. So this is the unexpected feeling that's coming up that you don't see coming. It's feeling rotten in some way. It's interesting because I bought a whole bunch of oranges and I was looking at them today and they're already starting to turn. They're already starting to go bad. And I was like, that's fast. And I feel like that's coming up here with the rotten apple. It's like you just bought the apple. You just got the apple. You were planning to eat it and you go to do it and it's like it's already rotting. It's like, how did that happen? There's something here that takes you by surprise. I feel like it's the feelings that resurface or the memories or somebody who stirs up some, I'm hearing convoluted pain, okay? The Empress, the mother again. Yeah, it's like all of this feeling is coming up so that you can mother yourself in a tough love kind of way, which doesn't mean being unkind or mean to yourself. It's just like you realize, okay, I gotta sit with these feelings. I gotta deal with these feelings. I gotta look at what they're trying to tell me rather than trying to detach from them, bypass them or put them away or whatever it is. Now, if you feel like, no, Andy, I've definitely done the work and I've moved on, maybe this isn't your pile, or maybe I'm reading your past energy, so you decide. But your inner wise mother, we have inner children, we also have inner mothers, okay, and inner fathers. Your inner wise mother, and she is wise, the philosopher, is saying to you, sit with the discomfort, the irritation. You're forming the pearl. The storm is coming in, but it's to free you. You can maintain your hope or your faith while still feeling these energies of discomfort. There's something also you're meant to explore. Like this energy is getting you to want to explore things, or you're starting to think about things in a different way. Like, that's really bothering me. Why is that? Or maybe I should do something else because now I'm seeing this in a different way. Like, this is the point. This is the point. Okay, so let's see your opportunity here. The Eight of Swords. See what, your opportunity is to kind of get up in your head for a minute instead of mentally detached with the Six of Swords, which you're currently trying to do. It's like you're meant to rewire. I'm hearing, ooh, interesting. Something about neuroplasticity. You're meant to rewire some thought process you had or some neural network you have by revisiting an old thought and linking it to a new thought. Oh, whoa. Okay, so now I'm seeing the snake again going into the skin. Shedding skin and going into another. This is the neural network. Feeling it right in the heart center. Yeah, this is like dotting the I, creating a new self or a new sense of self. So you're meant to go back into the past, or if the past is coming up, or maybe old issues in a relationship are coming up to the surface, whatever it is, okay, whatever it is, self-doubts about your direction, etc., whatever's coming up that you didn't want to deal with and you're trying not to make you feel yucky. I was so cranky yesterday. It's making you feel like that. It's like those thoughts are coming up so that you can take the new knowledge that you've gained from your higher self, from your inner mother, the great philosopher, the wise one, all the things that you've learned since the last time you felt these yucky feelings. It's like you're going to make a connection now. And in that connection, you shed an old skin and you go into a new cycle. This is part of the freedom. Whoa. Okay, so tell me, that's pretty cool. So tell me more about the Eight of Swords for the opportunity here, Spirit. Yeah, Ace of Cups, see? Eight of Swords to the Ace of Cups. The new neural pathway. The eye, the dot. Oh my God, it's like the eye has been dotted. See that? Guys. I love you guys. You're so cool. Your energy is so cool. This is amazing. I'm so happy for you. This is beautiful. Okay, so what does this mean for you? What does this look like? This is all fun and dandy process. I'm talking about the process here, but what's going to happen? Can we skip ahead? I'm hearing no. Okay, so let's go to your advice, and then we're going to find out what this all actually means in a second. But the Ace of Cups is a new creative potential. It's love, but I feel like it's a new love for yourself. It's also some kind of direction, dotting the I, right? Because here it's like you're trying to cross the T. Okay, let's not get lost in the metaphor. Okay, so the advice. Right? No, the challenge, sorry. God, miracle, and destruction. The storm, the destruction, whether it's internal destruction or whether there's something happening in your life that feels like a tower, whatever the storm is for you, the challenge is for you to really see it as an active spirit, as a miracle that's coming into your life to free you. Okay, so let's see your advice. Sacred mountain, ancestors, endurance, and resilience. The cycles here. Something about mountains could be significant. Altitude, different air, hold on. Different air. Air is thoughts and communication in the tarot. Mountains bring you into a higher level of altitude, a higher level of consciousness, or there's a different way you're going to be thinking. Okay, I need to know more about this. The advice, sacred mountain. Know that your ancestors have done something similar. They've had a similar path in their life. And they know what they're doing, I'm hearing. They know what they're doing. They're guiding you, something like this. They're pulling you up this mountain to a higher altitude, to a higher level of consciousness. Like they got you, okay? They see the struggle. They got you, though. They've done it, too. The resilience you have is encoded in your genetic makeup. Like you have resilience encoded, full of hope. Even if you wanted to, you can't lose hope. I resonate with that. Sometimes I want to lose hope. I'm like, damn, everything sucks. And then I'm like, I can't lose hope though. That can be irritating. I feel like that's what it's like for you too. Okay, let's see. Sacred Mountain advice. Can I get some more here, Spirit? Advice for group 1. The Tower. Wow, the mountain. The Tower. You're climbing up this mountain, metaphorically, or you're meant to climb up the mountain, which is hard. You know, you look at a mountain from ground level and you're like, oh, that's big, depending on the mountain. It's big. I think maybe, but I could climb it. And then when you start to climb it, or you get closer to like the actual mountain itself and you're not at a distance, you're like, holy shit, this is way bigger than I thought. Never going to be able to do that. So perhaps you've misjudged something, misperceived something, or something is coming into your awareness where you're like, wow, this is a bigger mountain, a bigger challenge than I thought it was going to be. Okay, but you can climb it and you will climb it, but it's hard. It's difficult. You're going to have to stop for breaks, and maybe that's what you've been doing. You've been chilling for a bit, and now it's time to regain resilience, regain the strength to continue climbing up the mountain. Because when you get to the top of the mountain, you're going to receive some divine wisdom, some divine truth. Something about Mars could be significant for you. Maybe you're having some kind of activation with your Mars placement, how to take action, and Mars can be related to Aries, which is the I, is the self. I'm not seeing this tower as destruction. We already know the destruction is happening with the storm and destruction. Okay? So this is the miracle. The tower is the miracle. Whenever the Tower card appears for you, it's a good thing. Spirit's saying, no. We can't let this person sit in this energy anymore. We're going to break them out. And yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. But they deserve to be free from this tower. And so you're going to go up this mountain and gain some kind of wisdom, enlightenment. I don't feel like it's the mountain crumbling down. No. It's like you're receiving a download. Okay, but advice, temperance. Wow. Fire and water, Mars, and the Ace of Cups. The ocean. Hold on a second. This is alchemy, what's happening here. No matter how small of a scale or how large of a scale this is playing out with you, if it's just a irritating situation or it's some big thing that's unraveling in your life and you're like, oh my gosh, like whatever it is for you, it's alchemy. It's helping you transmute energy. It's helping you turn the clock, I'm hearing. Turn the clock. 888, turn the clock. Something about the second hand, to the second hand. So patience. Patience, that's how we started, right? The pearl requires patience, temperance. So you gotta have a little bit of patience with the process with yourself at this time. Okay? I could have used this message yesterday. Okay, let's see. Let's see the outcome. And then I want to find out what this Ace of Cups is. Reflecting. It's time to remember the past, guys, and bring that wisdom forward to assist you now. See? Message is clear. Strong power. You tap into reserves you didn't know you had, and they help you get to the next level. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is leveling up. What does that mean for you? What does leveling up mean for group 1? King of Wands, taking action, something about your Mars energy, becoming a stronger, more powerful version of you. And I don't mean that in an ego way. Power is just your ability to use your will to manifest the things that you want in your life. And you're learning something about this. King of Wands, taking action. Maiden of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, hold on a second. And the Knight of Cups. Oh, there's some people here. Perhaps some of you are going to be gathering up with, gathering up with some people. Fire and water. Hold on. Tell me who are these people? Maiden of Wands. Another person. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. So there's something here about you, you're not settling for something. You're rejecting something. I feel like perhaps somebody or a situation wasn't really giving you what you needed to climb the mountain, or they weren't willing to climb the mountain with you or see you at the top or something like this. And I feel like this person is watching you climb this mountain to freedom. I feel like you've already extended some kind of olive branch to this person, or invited them, or were open to this person in some ways. Something happened around the solar eclipse that was significant here in relation to this. There's something about this person watching you like channel your divine truth and wisdom without help from the channels I'm hearing, without the channels they thought you needed to rely on. So you're doing something where this person maybe underestimated you or didn't expect you to be able to cement and concretize the truth of your will. I don't know what this is all about. The truth of your will without the help from others. But you did. You are doing something without the help from others. Because the help from others isn't really actually helpful. Oh, anything else? I feel this is weird. Queen of Wands. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people around you who, I don't know. Okay, tell me about these people. The Fool. That you're leaving behind. Hold on a second. And what are the new people? Who's new? 10 of Pentacles. Well, there's a soul tribe here. There are people in this new path, in this new cycle, new people, or maybe they're just like new relationships with old people. But they're people who support you, who are soul tribe on the same path as you, who are climbing the mountain with you, or some of them are already waiting at the top of the mountain to give you that last hand that you need. Maybe you don't need it though, but they're still offering you their hand. Okay, I feel like we're kind of getting lost here, but there's definitely a lot of people that you are now deciding consciously whether you want them in your life or out of your life. Perhaps before you weren't so conscious about making those decisions. You kind of just saw where things would go. Now you're taking like big action with the King of Wands to align yourself with those who are in abundance mentality, those who are in an abundance mentality. And surrounding yourself with those who are in an abundance mentality brings in more abundance. Those who are not competing with you, those from a place of malice, I'm hearing, or a place of ego, those who are supporting you and uplifting and celebrating your wins, that's what you're moving towards, or you're further building those relationships. This is not only because these people believe in you, it's because you believe in yourself in a different way than you did before. I hope that makes sense. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, lots of people here. King of Swords. The Devil. Feel like you're kind of cleaning house here with some avenues. Some avenues, the self. Some people, some of these people were defining you to you. It's like how you defined yourself. Look at the pearl in the middle, guys. So how you defined yourself was, for some of you, okay, largely based on how others treated you, or how others saw you, or how others judged you. And you're moving out of that. Now you're getting irritated. You're getting irritated with all of that. Enough is enough. And it's this irritation that gives you this pearl of wisdom where you dot the I and you become the self that you are, the higher self that you are. This is amazing. I love this. Okay, group 2. Group 1. Maybe you want to watch group 2. Okay, group 1. That's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much. And I'll see you next time or in another reading in this reading. Group 2. Those of you who chose silver, you have a really mysterious energy. I'm seeing you polish silver under the moonlight. And you kind of look like an owl in what I'm seeing. It's like an owl person. Okay, so you're probably very wise and intuitive. I'm hearing an interpretive. Okay, so you can interpret a lot of signs, symbols, synchronicities. You know what you're doing with something. You have a plan or a strategy, but I feel like you're cloaking this plan, or you're cloaking your abilities, or you're not letting everybody know something. And I feel like it's hard for me to even uncover what it is that you're doing. Maybe that's not the point, to uncover it, since you already know what you're doing. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working towards something here. Could be on a spiritual level, or could be something on the material plane. But there's something very mysterious about your energy. What's the theme of this reading, Spirit, for group 2? Spiraling up. You are on the verge of a lucky break. Take risks and be on the lookout for a leg up. Polishing your silver in the moonlight. Spiraling up. Yeah, it's like you're getting ready. Getting yourself ready for a big breakthrough. Something's about to really crack wide open here in a good way. But I feel like when I said that, there was a little bit of anxiety even in that. You might be feeling anxious, excited, nervous, or maybe just unsure of what's happening, where you're going, but you're preparing. Take a risk. Okay, let's see the energies that are supporting you, group 2. The Judge. Like even the colors here. You're not letting on about something. You've judged a situation correctly. Okay, hold on. Let me see what the challenge is for group 2. I also feel like your inner critic has really taken a back seat. Okay? Your inner coach has come forward. Your higher self. Like you feel supported in some way. Or you should. It's not that you're cloaking yourself because you're fearful of judgment. That's not it. It's just like you know something's not quite time yet to be unveiled or released. Or you're going to level up, spiral up. But you're waiting for the right time. And again, this doesn't have to be like a fully conscious thought. It could just be like you're going to elevate spiritually and like your soul knows like it's coming. You're preparing. Okay, wait, what's the challenge? What's the challenge? You need to rest, some of you. Okay, I think I just saw the mentor with the owl there on my peripheral vision. Yeah, maybe you're seeing something, right? Like off to the side. Okay, hold on. What's the challenge? Spirit, thank you. The warrior and the siren. Someone could be calling you into battle, so to speak. This could be an aspect of yourself, or maybe it's someone else trying to distract you. I feel like there's a call. I'm hearing hostility. There's like something calling you into some energy that is not in alignment with you spiraling up. Let's go further. Tell me more about the judge for group 2 for the supporting energy, Spirit. Spring. And reincarnation, the snake. The snake, samsara, reincarnation, cycles of life, cycles of existence, shedding skin and going into another. Yeah. Reincarnation. So you're getting ready to spiral up here. Maybe you're planning your reincarnation, like you're planning what it is that you want to do in the next lifetime. Or it could be reincarnation in this lifetime too. Spring, look at this. It's like you have a vision of what it is that you're going to create or how you're going to grow, and you're in charge of this. You're the judge. Like, I feel like you've already passed a whole bunch of spiritual tests or lessons or whatever. It's like you've been through a lot and you've done the work, okay? And you have a greater understanding of your place in this lifetime. It's time to spiral up, but you're preparing. And then there's this warrior siren, and I feel like here's the snake here too. And the way it's on the table, it's like the snake is being tempted here by the siren. Not to shed its skin and go into a new cycle, but to kind of go into the ocean with the siren, you know, deep maybe into the unconscious. I don't know, there's something going on here. What's this? What's this? The warrior, the siren, the defender, and the stag. Calling you into battle. Maybe this is like a spirit or an entity or something like that. Okay, but I need to know the vibe around this. Before I get into the rest of the spread, Spirit, can you help me out with this? What does group 2 need to know about the warrior siren? 7 of Cups. Look at the snake again. It's a place of confusion. It's like you're going to get lost over here. Somebody calling you into battle. And it's like you might feel like you need to defend your wisdom, defend your spiritual know-how, defend what it is that you do, or something like this. And Spirit's like, no, stay there. The owl in the night, stay under the moonlight and polish that silver. Reincarnate, move into your new cycle where you are the judge of you and nobody else. Nobody else. Okay, you could be getting fed up with people's judgments in some way. Not because you don't have any patience, but because you've already judged yourself to the 9th degree, I'm hearing. Interesting. What's going on here? Okay. So who is this for you? Again, could be an aspect of yourself, like a warring energy inside that every time like you're getting ready to spiral up and go into a new level in your career, or romantically or spiritually, it's like there's this part of you that says, oh no, you know, you got to fight this, you got to deal with this, you got to defend yourself, you got to, you know, it could be that, or it could be someone else. Well, let's get the cards out and see what's going on here. Mysterious energy though. Wait, let's ask that. Why are you being so mysterious? Ooh, almost dropped all the cards there. I'm seeing otherworldly and sun. Entanglement. Okay, hold on. Why is group 2 so mysterious? Why is their energy so mysterious? Desire. Let's get a couple more. The deceiver. The visionary and betrayal. Ooh. Intellect. Well, you're smart. You're smart to be mysterious at this time, because I feel like if you were more transparent, oh, that word came out before in another reading. If you're more, I think it was Capricorn. If you were more transparent with somebody or a group of people, or you just kind of laid all your cards on the table, so to speak, then it's like somebody maybe who's deceptive or an aspect of yourself that betrays you and your visions, a betrayer of visions, would be able somehow to convince you or pull you, tempt you, desire and the siren, like tempt you to talk to them, I'm hearing, or to do what? To do what with them? What do they want to do? Ace of Wands, to start something new with them, or for you to use your magic, your abilities, your skill, your knowledge in service of them over service to you. See, this is what happens when we spiral up, right? There's always those kind of tugging on us, getting us to pull ourselves down. Okay, what else is going on here? This is interesting. The sun. Yeah, I saw the sun in the other deck too. Maiden of Swords, because you have illumination. You've learned something. You see something. And you also see this for what it is, this temptation. Guys, group 2, you have a vision in the moonlight. A very intuitive, guided vision of how to spiral up, of where to go, what to do. Okay? Like, this is big. You're powerful. You are a powerful person, whoever I'm talking to. Powerful soul. And there's an entity or an energy over here, or a person, whatever you want to call it, somebody, something, a shadow aspect of yourself, whatever, that wants to, it's not really betray you, but it's like betray the vision is what I'm getting. So maybe at some point this energy was on board with your vision, but now they want to betray it. Whoa, I feel like this makes no sense. My ear just has pressure here. I just saw the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like the spiritually impoverished. So they want to like move you in a direction, Queen of Swords, maybe of rationality and logic and not so much spirituality and creativity. Or they want you to expend all of your energy in some kind of war with them. And this war might not be like you're actually fighting with this person. It could just be that as you put your time and effort over here into this, you're sacrificing something else that you were getting ready to do. And then so you start this war within yourself where you feel divided and torn. And this energy is like, knows that, is a part of that. It's like they're trying to get you to get lost. But I feel like the sun, I feel like you see this. Something at the eclipse happened to you. Okay, you were activated in some way. let's see your current energy. 10 of Swords. I feel like you're not taking anyone's BS over here. I feel like you're ready to put something to an end. Betrayal, right? What was the last collective reading? The Face of Betrayal? Something related maybe to that last collective reading. 10 of Swords. Okay, hold on. Let me get the cards out. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use these cards to see what the challenge is a little bit further. Yeah. Okay. That's the second time that happened. I'm seeing watch your moon sign. So maybe that is, I'm seeing possessive as well, restriction, hardship, playing it cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's some energy around you. Yeah. Inner battle. Could be with yourself, though. Okay, hold on. Let me just take up these cards. There's some energy around you that is trying to get you to stop polishing your silver. Okay. Yeah, the energy is a little bit chaotic here now. So let's get one for the outcome, and then I'll go through the cards with you. Okay. So your current energy, 10 of Swords, tell me more about this. Spirit. The Lovers. Yeah, you've decided. You've made a big decision here. You're not going to be chasing your tail with someone or something, chasing their tail. I feel like you've been going round and round in circles with something. Yeah. So you've made a big, big decision to end something, even if it feels brutal, even if it hurts. There's magic that you're not going to forfeit. The Devil, for the Devil. I was asking for what? Forfeit for what? For the Devil. For the Devil. 2 of Swords. Yeah. You've chosen, that's the 2 of Swords there. You've chosen that you're not going to deal with the devil. Okay? So what you don't see coming is the Maiden of Swords. That's you gaining new information. You having an epiphany about something. What? You gaining new information. The 3 of Wands, the Eye. What it is, you have a vision. You can see something. You can see something, whether that's your own path or something else. It's like you can see clearly. There's the owl too. See, you're an owl person here. Whatever that means. I don't know. And you see clearly with owl vision into the future or into your path, or maybe you don't know you can do this, but you can. It's part of your spiraling up, but you really have to push aside and consciously make a decision not to deal with a warring energy, someone tempting you, luring you. You see a vision. That's what you don't see coming, a vision. Okay, tell me, what's this vision? Maiden of Cups. Look what she's doing with her eye. The snake there. Of where your energy is best put to use. You have a vision of like what it is that you can create. where your energy is needed. This could be a vision of love that you have as well. And it's so important that you have this vision, because that's the first step in spiraling into your manifestation, is to actually have the vision. Visualize to materialize. And somebody over here is trying to stop you with the Seven of Cups from visualizing clearly. Okay? So your opportunity is the Five of Pentacles. I feel like it's to say, yeah, Five of Cups. To say goodbye to an old timeline, to a person, to a path. You might have some difficult feelings around this. Ten of Swords is never easy, but I do feel like this kind of energy where it's like, no way. No way am I going down that path. Too bad. There's like something really strong inside of you right now. It's like a fire burning where you're not going to just let someone put out your fire, steal your fire. It's like, this is your fire. You made it. And it doesn't belong to someone else. The Ace of Wands. This is the Sun. This is your fire. And I feel like you're going to defend this, not by warring with someone over it, but by just continuing to polish your silver in the moonlight and having your visions. Now, in alchemy, silver comes before gold, and gold is kind of like the last stage of the work in alchemy for some. And I feel like you're working towards that gold, that golden aura, that golden light, that golden wisdom, the gold within you. And you know that first you need to polish the silver in order to get to the gold. So I feel like you're doing some legwork, some planning in order to spiral up. I hope this is making sense. But your opportunity is to really let some energy go that is spiraling down. They've made their choices, okay? Or it's an old part of you that no longer serves you, okay? It's a disservice to you to hold on to this aspect, okay? Yeah. And then an extra card came out, the Eight of Cups. So this is walking away from this energy. It's very clear. So let's see the challenge. Scrambled, ride the wave, and apology. Well, this is the temptation. Someone's scrambling with your vision, like a scrambled signal. Someone might apologize to you, okay? And this could be an apology that you've been waiting for some time. Okay? Or maybe you feel like you need to apologize to someone. There's some kind of exchange that is tempting to entertain. But if you ride that wave, right? I said like they're pulling you deep into the ocean, the siren. If you ride that wave, you go deep into the ocean, into the Seven of Cups with this energy of confusion, illusion, and your vision gets scrambled. Okay? And I'm not saying you can't ever regain clarity. You can, but it's going to take so much work to get back to where you are now. You made the fire, like you've already done it. So don't put the flame out by diving deep into the ocean with this siren character. This could be somebody who's into music, since sirens are about singing, or there's something significant about their voice. I'm also seeing the ruby here. Let's pull out some charms actually, because I feel like I can't get a real clear identity of who this is. I mean, there's so many of you here, it's going to be different. We have Pluto. Could have strong Pluto contacts, or they're a Plutonian person. Pluto is often linked to Scorpio. We have the letters M, B, N, C, a clock. It says 1010 on it. A heart, a cup, a Cancer symbol, a leaf. Something about Canada or Toronto could be significant. Reminds me of the Toronto Maple Leafs, or hockey. We have a key, The letter A seahorse, Libra, a charm that says fortune, something about their hands maybe, ambitious with Capricorn, this kind of mirror that where you can't actually see anything. Yeah, I feel like that's symbolic. The letter A again and the letter L. I'm hearing Nala. We're spelling that too. Calvin, Claire, something that begins with an N, N-I, N-U, something about a kennel. Okay, there's lots of things that this could be. Yeah. Someone has just learned a new word. Okay. I don't know. You've tried to banish this person for someone. Okay, let's leave that there. There's probably more, but you can put those letters together, the ones I called out, and see what comes up. We have the scissors here. Yeah, I feel like you've cut the cords in some way, or you've tried to. Okay. So let's see your advice. The scavenger, desperation, scarcity, and wanting, and it came out in reverse. Yeah, Spirit is saying, leave the energies of spiritual destitution, feeling left out in the cold, feeling lack, feeling remorse, feeling sad, feeling regret, feeling like you made a mistake. Leave all of those energies behind, because if you entertain them, whether they're somebody else saying that they feel this way or whether it's you who feels this way, it brings in the energy of desperation. This person is in an energy of scarcity, wanting, scavenging while you hold the silver in your hand. It's like they're looking for the silver that you have. Okay? So let's see what's going to manifest out of this. Full of hope. Group 1 had this too. Hold on to your dreams as they begin to come to fruition. Focus your clear intention, your sight, clarity, focus. This is a distraction. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little bit broad. I don't think there's the devil again. It's somebody who's very shadowy. I feel like I want to get down to the bottom of it, but I have no idea how I'd be able to do that. Very specific, but we have love with a key, the letters Y, an I, and a little carriage. Something about someone's key. They could be asking for a key. This could be someone who's very pessimistic as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this helped you and gave you something to consider. Okay, just remember how wise you are and that your vision is actually taking you somewhere. And I feel like it's very important for you to hold that saying, visualize to materialize in your mind. It will help you. Visualize to materialize. Okay, reincarnation here. You're creating a new cycle. You are creating it. All right. That's what I have for you, group 2. I hope that helped. I'll see you in another group or next time, or maybe never, but I love you. Okay. Hi, group 3, those of you who chose wise salt. The first thing that's coming through for you is that you either are already or you're going to be a wise elder. People are going to look to you for your wisdom. Your stories and your words hold weight. It's very apparent that you have the life experience backing your knowledge. Okay, there's something about your voice, your aura, just your presence that commands respect, or it will in the future if it's not now. So some of you might be going through something in the future that is going to give you this grit, that is going to give you this wisdom, or perhaps you've already gone through enough to have this. Okay? So let's get into your reading and see what comes through to you. I feel like the messages that came through in the beginning about finding the self and dotting the I feel like I'm reading energy that has already done this, already found the self, has already shed all the skins. I'm seeing someone making something out of skins. I don't know. It's like you're wearing your experience as a badge of honor. You're celebrating your existence and your life. And maybe you're guiding and teaching others at this time. Okay, there's a lot of respect, I feel, that Spirit is allowing me to feel for you. It's like coming through Spirit, like respect group 3. Okay, I don't know. So maybe, yeah, okay. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Maybe you haven't felt respect from those around you. And Spirit's going to be kind of enforcing that in some way. Okay, you're going to get the respect you deserve. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What's the theme? Long journey. See, you've been on a long journey. Now it says here, you have a long way to go, but it's a lovely trip. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. But I feel like because of what I just said, you've had the long journey. There's Pixel at the door. Pixel is a wise elder. Okay, so she wants to come through for you. Hold on one second, guys. I know, is it time to eat, Bubby? Want to come up and say hi? Say hi to your fellow wise elders. Okay, we'll just leave her for a second, and then I'll take her off. As some of you know, and as some of you have said, that she's a transmuter of energy, so I'm going to allow her to transmute whatever energy needs to transmute right now. But let's get one more of these. The long journey. You've been on a long journey too. Okay, so there, thank you. That's a message. Some of you might have had some recent illnesses or health issues, and you're coming out the other side. Okay, she's been on a long journey with that, but she's feeling much better now, and I feel like she came in to deliver that message to someone, okay? Take it if it resonates. So let's see. Sacred space. Carve out a little niche for your spiritual practice and make your home a retreat. Oh, are you purring? So you've had a long journey, and now you've arrived at your sacred space, or you should create a sacred space for yourself. Okay, that's important. Okay, I think we've said all we need to with you. You're gonna get hair everywhere. Come on now. Say goodbye. Be with you soon, Bobby. Okay. Okay, if you see things flying around, it's definitely pixel hair. Okay. Let's see. Sacred space, long journey. The energy's supporting you. Maybe you have a familiar, or you will have one soon. The maiden. Ooh, this is a rebirth. So you're a wise elder, or you will be. But along with being a wise elder, like that crone energy, it's a circle, it's a cycle. You move right back into maiden energy. That's interesting because the first group had the mother. You need to create a sacred space where you can be creative and you can explore and discover. Some of you are finding this sacred space in nature. Others of you are actually creating a place in your home or going on some kind of trip or journey. But it's really important that you have this. You deserve it at this point in your life, I'm hearing, to have your own sacred space. The long journey. Tell me the challenge. Spirit, tell me the challenge. I just got a message. Somebody commented, I got it. And I feel like that's a message for you. You're going to get it. You're going to get your sacred space. You're going to get what it is that you're working towards. Challenge, Kairos, which is about mythical time, the eye. We have some more. The gem, the nectar, and the medallion. Some of you might feel like you've accomplished quite a bit already, and you're like, what else is there left to do? Or some of you feel like you missed some accomplishments along the way. I also feel like a lot of you here in group 3 need to release like stuff that you've collected on your long journey, whether this stuff is memorabilia, I'm hearing, memories, or physical objects, or stuff, you know? There's something about this stuff that you collected along your journey that is like blocking portals for you, or blocking your ability to move through timelines, because you're at some stage now, regardless of if you're like 20 or you're 83, you're at some stage at your life now, or soon to be, where you can travel through, I feel, mother, maiden, crone energy, regardless of your gender. It's like you can come to a place where you are that wise soul giving advice and guidance. You can be in this creative timeline where you're producing that which you desire and attracting that which you desire. And you can also be in a place where you're nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. Okay, those 3 things aren't necessarily separate, but they are different timelines, I feel. What? Interesting. Maybe that's how you're seeing them, as different timelines. Some of you are thinking a lot about getting older and what that means. Remember that time is an illusion. Truly. Yes, things change and transform as we sense and perceive time moving. But it's not linear. It's not happening in a linear way like we've been told. For some of you, once you start creating something, you'll find that you will actually move back in time in a way that you can actually physically see in yourself. But you have to start creating sacred space. Okay. Let's see. It's time to create that space. Don't hesitate on that. Let's see. Oh, we got the theme of the reading. Well, one more wants to come through. Strong power. You tap into reserves you didn't know you had, and they help you get to the next level. Some of you might feel a little bit tired, okay? Because it's been such a long journey. But there's another doorway that you're meant to go through. Okay. Let's find out more about the maiden spirit for the energies supporting group 3. Door of dreams. See? You're creating your door to your dreams. You're creating the door. Because I said there's another door you need to go through. So you're creating the door to your dreams. The opening, the timeline, the portal. Yeah, okay, so you're creating the portal that allows you to go to this space. Interesting. I feel like there's something about group 2 that could resonate with you. Let's see. The challenge, the secret with Kairos. Yeah. This mythic, the time being a spiral, or time not being linear, it's like a secret. You know? It's an occulted knowledge. It's a secret. Mythic time is a secret that you need to tap into. Okay? And you haven't quite unlocked that for yourself, or you haven't really let it sink in. So let's read this card, Kairos, and then we'll keep going. We have all had the experience of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum. Oh, group 1 had moving the clock, the second hand. Interesting. Okay. A secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this nonlinear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision, also themes from the first and second reading. I feel like you've already gone through the first and second, whether you watch them or not, but the energies you've already moved through. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Okay, let's keep going and see what else comes through. Secret about timing. That's what you're learning. You're creating a portal, a door, sacred space. Yeah, Maiden of Wands. The Maiden and the Maiden of Wands for your current energy. This is creation. Some of you have been grieving for some time, and, well, it's been a long journey. And that grief might, whether this is a lost relationship, somebody passed, a job, whatever, old you, that grief might return from time to time. But it comes with a different energy flow each time. Ace of Wands. That gives you new energy to work with. So every time something comes back around, it is a spiral. Maybe that's what you need to know, because you're thinking, oh, my healing should be linear. I should be past this. But it is a spiral. And I'm seeing this. I'm going to just show you. I'm listening to this music here, and I'm seeing this image. I'm holding, it's like holding the spiral of time. Yeah, I don't know. Everything comes back around to teach you something in a new way. Grief comes back around, but with a new energy form that you need to create your door of dreams. So when that energy comes up, you miss someone, or you feel upset, angry, whatever that grief looks like for you, reminiscing, thank it for arising within you, because it's giving you some energy, some formlessness energy to work with for you to create a new portal, a door of dreams. It's also helping you release the clutter and the things around you. Every time that new emotion comes up, it's like you get rid of something at the same time. I don't know what that is. It's like it comes into a thought and breaks that thought up and allows that thought form to be released. It's kind of cool here. Okay, or maybe you think of something and you do actually throw something out after and you haven't made that link yet, but it's helping you. Okay, let's see what you don't see coming. Group 3. King of Pentacles. Yes, wise one, the elder. Maybe you don't realize that other people see this in you, or that you are this. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Now this could be a partnership that you don't see coming, or it could be a unification, I'm hearing. I usually say integration, but I heard unification of your divine masculine and feminine aspects. Sleeping bear, wide awake bear. I'm hearing at rest and at play simultaneously. Some of you might also learn something about your ancestry, your parents or your grandparents, or even further back. You might gain some insight there. Some of you, this is real specific, okay? but I'm getting it. Some of you have a brother or a sibling, but I feel like it's a brother who has a partner, and that partner is really important to you. I don't know. But I feel like for most of you, it's a connection that you don't see coming. That's what's behind your door of dreams. Your opportunity, strength. This is so nice. It's just so chill. And the music stopped right there. Let's take it back. Let's take it back in time. Something about 155 could be significant for someone. Going back in time. I feel like some former confidence you used to have in yourself is returning. It's like you realize, oh yeah, I could just rewind that energy, replay it, bring it back again, and embody it. This is confidence, I feel. That is your opportunity. A confidence that you already have within you, but that maybe you forgot, or you thought, you've moved out of that time of your life. No, it's coming back in. Tell me more about this connection. Death. This is so cool. Rebirth, transformation. Scorpio and the snake. A transformative connection. But again, some of you are learning something about your ancestors. What else? Justice. Oh, some of you are getting hold on. Two of Pentacles and the Moon. Some of you never saw something. Okay, you don't believe something's coming in. You just don't believe me. You don't believe it. You just don't believe it. 18, the Moon card. Yeah. But you've never really given up on this thought. It's always been in the back of your mind. And now at this stage in your journey, once you create this portal, this door of dreams, by opening up your sacred space and creating that which you desire and acknowledging that you are the sage, the wise one who's had a long journey, and that time is really a spiral, look into that. Look into it. It's like once you do all that, create that portal, in comes this connection. It's like the connection comes in from another timeline that you've been ignoring or that you haven't acknowledged still exists or exists. And once this comes in for you, maybe this is even a partnership in business for some. I don't know. There's another energy that you're unifying with. Once this comes in, it's like you realize how damn strong you are. This also gives you confidence in your creation. Your creation of self. You've already created yourself. And now you're like able to look back and be like, I'm confident in who I am and how I've created myself in this lifetime. Yeah, I feel like there's no remorse here. Okay. Let us see. What is the challenge? Abandon. Yeah, I feel like you've abandoned an old timeline or something. Let's see. Someone from the past, or someone from the past abandoned you and it's impacted you and your belief system or the way you see yourself. Unsettling, addiction, sorry, not good enough. This is the challenge. So this is what's keeping the portal closed. This is the clutter. This is the clutter of the mind and of the heart. This is what's making you unsure about the mythical nature of time. There's something from the past related to an abandonment wound that is unsettling, okay? And you may have had some addiction around this. Take that word lightly, though, okay? It could have been rumination or something of the sort, where you felt like you needed or you wanted an apology, or you wanted to say sorry, or there's something here that's left unsaid, some lack of closure. And we could be talking about like way back when you were a child. It doesn't have to be your last relationship. It could be though. Patrick now at the door. Maybe you're sensing someone else's energy around you from time to time. Okay? There's something about this situation here where you felt like you weren't good enough in some way. That's usually what an abandonment wound does to us. Makes us feel unloved. Makes us feel like we're not good enough. But the good news is that time is a spiral and that you're still able to go around and fix this. Fix it, heal it, I should say. So here, I'm going to draw a diagram for you. Here's sometimes what we think about healing, okay? Like we're here, or time in general. We're here now in the present moment, and the future is over here. And we're just going to move. Sometimes we see it as an upward line. We're just going to move on this trajectory. And as we get to point B, point A is far, far behind us. But time is actually like this. So even though we're moving forward, we hit this moment on the timeline and we spiral back. So we go whoop, whoop. See that? So we're always going up and back in time, and then forward in time, and then back in time, and then forward in time. So we do get to point B, but we spiral our way there. So if our abandonment wound is way back here in our childhood, I know, just go with me on this, then we have the opportunity with Kairos and mythic time to travel back there, heal that, and continue moving towards point B. You see? And every time we go forward in our journey, so-called forward, we also go further back in time. Now we're way back here. See that? We're moving forward, but we're going further back, integrating more and more of ourselves as we move forward. That's how time's a spiral. So whatever this is over here for you, it can be healed, it can be integrated, and it will be. It will be as you continue spiraling up and out. Okay, let's see your advice. Thanks for humoring me on that one. Your advice. Group 3. Too many. Let's get one. Thank you. Poisons and toxins, fear, negative thoughts, self-loathing, Eye of Odin, sacrifice, knowledge, and new perspective. I feel like this is just what I said. Okay, it's like going back and dealing with these fears, these toxins, these negative thoughts, self-loathing, going back, dealing with them, integrating them, facing them, acknowledging them to gain new wisdom. The I that has not been dotted. The I that has not been dotted. Yeah, exactly. The dot. The I that has not been dotted. You're going back and dotting that I as you move forward. Wise one, I'm hearing. To gain a new perspective, new knowledge. Okay, let's see the outcome for you, and then we'll end it there. What's the outcome in the next 3 months for group 3? Stop, Spirit. Spirit makes me blush sometimes. Spiraling up. Guys, it is what it is. All right. You are spiraling up. You are on the verge of a lucky break. Take risks, open that creative, sacred space, and be on the lookout for a leg up. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next time.